Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the delayed start this morning, but Happy New Year. Hope everyone's had a great night and enjoyed the holiday festivities last night. It was a good start for the year for me, because got out work late. Should have been home way earlier. Had a computer issue, so had a short period before the start, but I definitely enjoyed it with my wife and everyone else. Today we got Anthony with me,
What up?
so we're gonna. Anthony, can you go through the see who's in here today?
Yeah,
And we get your thing loaded up.
I can do that.
Awesome.
Go ahead and put it on live chat first. All right. We got first person in here is Steven Scroggins. What's up, my man? You're always in here first anymore. So he says, Happy New Year to all. Let's start the year off right. Think positive. Treat others like you want to be treated. Be true to yourself. God bless each one of you. My man, Steven Scroggins.
Spitting out.
Dropping that knowledge.
Right?
Why we don't got that knowledge bomb thing that Tommy does?
Yeah. That would definitely deserve one right there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. There's Anthony Bluegrass Picker. What's going on, my man? DC Sells, the master of the license plate. We have Michelle Lathan. What's going on, Michelle? Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward. Good morning, Kelly. We have the Reselling Addicts. What's going on, Jenny and Jeff? Myra Elaine. Good morning to you. Got No Money G. What's up, my man? Good to see you today. Glad you guys are with us. If I missed anyone, feel free to go ahead and yell at me in the chat, and I will gladly say hello to you. Bargain effects in the heezy faux sheezy. What's going on, Tommy? Had a good time hanging out with you last night on your live. Got Curious Bear. What's going on? And we got Perlini. What's up, Lynn? Good to see you. Speaking of Tommy.
What the heck is wrong with this? Trying to pop with the chat and it was like being weird.
Yeah, you had that like technical difficulties face on.
Oh yeah, it was definitely on. The beard even was showing it too. So with it being New Year's, I figured it'd be good to talk about your New Year's resolutions because a lot of people do them for different reasons, health or fitness or business related or all types of different things people choose this time of year. Just wanted to hear maybe what some people might have or what they're trying to accomplish this year, some things they want to change, personal or business wise, or whatever the case may be. Anthony, you wanna say what your resolution is?
I don't know that I necessarily have a resolution. I just want to take better care of myself this year because I don't do that at all. Like whether that be like dieting or making sure I eat food whenever I take my pills or like whatever it is. I'm always burning the candle at both ends. So I'm gonna try to extinguish one of those ends this year.
I think this year for me is going to be to try and do things a little more like evenly. If I can, I guess I with business and with personal. So like try and work hard but not kill myself, and and definitely take care of myself better because sometimes I just just go. I'm going through aches and pains and different things, elements. I'm trying to push through it, and at the same time, I could possibly be hurting myself more than I should. Like my foot, I hurt. That was the original thing that I was on workman's comp for like almost a year ago, and I was on the workman's comp for 6 months. And so I started reselling. Now that's starting to bother me a little bit, where I'm like limping at the end of my day at work, which I might have to go see the doctor and have him take a look at it because I'm hoping I didn't like re-aggravate that injury somehow, or like it it didn't like like fracture again or whatever. So I might be taking a trip to the ER here this weekend, or at least to the doctor or whatever to get X-rays. Yeah, I mean, see, last year when this happened, I worked on it for 2 weeks and just was like, oh, it's nothing major. I just just a little bit sore and get swollen at the end of the day. Well, I go to the doctors. I went to Med Express and they're like, yeah, there's a fracture there. It looks pretty bad. It looks like it's been like it started to heal and then it ripped off. Yeah, like fractured again. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to do that anymore because it just makes it 1,000 times worse.
So what about you guys in the chat? What's your resolution this year, if you have one? I was just trying to comp this thing over here and I can't find it.
I was like, wait a minute.
I take my pictures right now.
I can't believe how big Nala's got, man.
I know, dude. He's huge. He's about to lose his resolution tomorrow, unfortunately.
Why? What's that?
His resolution is to keep the boys, but tomorrow.
Snip, snip.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. Mommy's fault.
Mommy's fault. My wife, or not with my wife, my dad. I don't know. When I had my first pit, my dad was like, "Oh, we're gonna have to snip the boys off." I'm like, "No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. He's just gonna let him hang." I don't know. They're like, "Well, it's better for him, like health wise." I was like, "Listen, health wise, maybe he'll live an extra year or two, but he will keep his boys right now." So he never lost his boys because I put my foot down to that. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't do that to one of my pups, man. I don't know.
I mean, as a man, it seems inhumane.
Yeah,
thinking like if I was an animal, would I want to be clipped? No, I wouldn't. Leave him alone. God put him there for a reason. Speaking of which, there he is coming in the camera.
Come here.
Oh, you just missed him.
Say, I don't want to.
No, don't go under there, dude.
I don't want to be snipped. Right? You like the boys. I hope everyone had a great New Year's, man. Right? There's all kind of good shows on last night. So. Tommy was live, and the other Tommy was live, and Tracy, and Chick Pickers, and we were watching.
Sorry, guys. He is literally stepping on stuff he shouldn't be.
We're watching the Dallas countdown for Dallas, Texas.
Yeah,
and that was pretty cool. That was actually better than New Year's, like New York out. How they have it set up. I mean, part of it's because they are in New York City, can't really set off a bunch of fireworks and really go crazy with it. So it was pretty cool, like seeing something different than other years. That other people, same. New York does the same thing every year, where except for maybe the different singers or talents they bring on stage, like before the ball drop or whatever. But man, I seen Gronk on the New York one. I was like, I'm turning this off. He was saying "Go Patriots" and the whole 9 yards. So.
It's gross.
Good morning, Sam Dollar.
What's going on, my man?
Organization, that is a great one. No Money G. Because I actually might start that today. I want to get down in the basement and get set up so I can have my space and just totally do everything I want. Not have to worry about nobody touching anything, like the kids playing with my inventory or breaking stuff or anything like that. So the basement.
You don't mess in that basement either. Isn't that where you told him the man lives?
Right, exactly. They don't go down there. That's where that's where the Christmas cheer was this year. So
Yeah.
that was another reason why the man had to be downstairs. But yeah, that was yeah. I won't have to worry about nobody going to the basement. The only thing I wish I would, what would happen would be if my dog came downstairs because he's like scared of the downstairs steps for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like he'll run up and down the upstairs steps to my kids' rooms.
Yeah.
But going down the basement, it's like I don't know,
My
like
dog won't go in the basement either.
yeah, it's weird because like my upstairs, there's like walls on both sides going up or whatever.
Yeah.
But on the downstairs one, it's like you got like a partial and then there's gap opens up. So I don't know if it's like that freaks them out or what the case may be.
I don't know.
But yeah, like if I can get my pup down there with me, I'd be a happy camper down there.
Yeah.
I'd have like a little bed down there and chill out and
Hmm.
just hang out. If he sees a spider, he can kill it because I don't like spiders. So
Yeah.
you might see a few lives where I get freaked out. So it'll be good times, I'm sure, for you guys.
It'd be
Not
like
me.
that one with Rod whenever there was a frog. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's funny. Oh my god! Is it a snake? It's a frog. I've never been to New York City either. Like I'm like half tempted to do it one year, maybe when the kids get older, but I don't know. It just
I've been
seems
there
like a
a few
lot.
times. I mean, honestly, if you do you like going to downtown Pittsburgh?
Other than the traffic, yeah.
I
But
mean, it's like downtown Pittsburgh on like steroids times 10.
yeah, I
The
bet you
traffic
this.
down there is 100 times worse than
I
downtown
bet
Pittsburgh. It sucks.
my wife would probably be freaking out. She
Plus, there's
freaks out with
people
the Chinatown.
everywhere down there.
Yeah, yeah. The one guy said that they interviewed on TV last night. They said that they got there at like noon yesterday, and they pushed him in or whatever. And basically, it's almost like when you get pushed in, it's like you're stuck there, like in like a section or whatever. Like you're in prison. Like all right, you're here now. You gotta stay because basically all the traffic and everything going on, like you're stuck there. I
Yeah,
would
for sure.
I would love to know how long it took them to get those people to get home from where they were at yesterday. They're probably still
Long
there.
time, probably.
Yeah, they're probably still hanging out. They're probably at Good Morning America, like sleeping on the sidewalk.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even really watch any of that stuff. I got off of Tommy's live like maybe quarter after 11 last night, 11:20, something like that. Went upstairs, hung out with Ash for a little bit. You know, New Year came, gave her a kiss, and watched a movie and went to bed.
Yeah, I didn't come home till like I was supposed to be home at like I would have been home at like 9:30, but we had a computer issue at work, so I had to call tech support, which we use like the oldest software known to man. Basically, it's like a DOS prompt programming or for inventory and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess at the end of every day, because I just got past this responsibility because I'm the lead on that shift now or whatever. So whenever like no one else, like we're the last ones there to leave, I have to run this software and all this stuff, and you have to run end of day and then start of day. So I started running end of day, and then the screen went blank, which I've never seen before. So I thought like it got hung up or didn't. It just something went wrong. So I closed it, opened it up, and it just literally that made it worse or whatever they said. It ended up making it get flagged through their system. And the person that I called was the only person that could unflag it. So this way that it'd start working or whatever. So I had to call someone on New Year's Eve at 9:30 at night to give me tech support on this 900-year-old software or whatever. So
sucks.
She was at the casino. She told me because she like gets paged or whatever when these emergencies go off, and she was like, I was like, well, I apologize for messing up your your spending spree or whatever. She was like, oh, I was on a hot machine, so you probably saved me some money because it's probably going to turn cold. I says, well, I'm sure this phone call probably put more money in your bank account too.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, Happy New Year.
Oh, that's cool. No Many G was on the People's Court. What's up?
Really?
Yeah. Said he went to New York once. He did an episode of People's Court. Lived in Florida, and then they flew him and his ex up for a show. She sued me and lost. What's up?
No money for the ex. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do some do the basement up today a little bit. I don't know about the whole thing, but at least probably half of it. I'll probably go sourcing today. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout for a video tonight. I'm on Courtney's channel, Bowler Buddies. We're doing that big giveaway. I'm gonna put that in the
What time is that?
10 Eastern.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put that in the
I don't know
channel.
why I was thinking it was like a daytime show.
Nah, it's I can't remember what. I think she has a full-time job, I think, and she can only do like she can only do things like late at night or whatever. Because I was trying to talk to her and bringing her to the show because I appreciated her putting on the the show she's doing, and her name's Bolo Buddy, so that'd be awesome to hear about that. So let me bring this up here. I don't know why my YouTube is taking forever to load up.
Happy New Year, Kelly. What are you trying to do? Pull up a link to her show? Why don't you tell us a little bit about that while you're looking for the link? Like what exactly is going down in that show?
Here, 1 second. It's a New Year's Live reseller show chat giveaway extravaganza where there's 14 pre-registered people giving away stuff, and the only thing you have to do to have a chance to win is just be there, subscribe, and she will be giving away the prizes. So there's a whole, like, there's 14 people that are going to be on. It's going to be Bolo Buddies, Donatella, Auctions for UT, Primetime Treasure Hustlers, Sir Knox Connection, Flippin' Hippos, myself, Pat D's, Mountain Man Treasures, Second Half Thrifter JoJo Wheel 2, The Profit Boss, Zombie Bargain Hunter, The Media Marauder, Flippin' Crazy, and it says here, bonus giveaway comment in the description of haul. I guess that's for leases, I think. But comment in the description for the haul, what you think I paid for everything, and the correct amount, and I'll give away, and I will random generate the winner. So yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. It starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, so anyone wants to check that out, come along.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it just because you're on it. Well, I watch it anyway because I like free stuff, but
Yeah.
but I got to support the beard.
How crazy would it be that they'll give it away and like shoot? I don't know. I think she's running the randomizer or whatever. But how crazy would it be if you want to get off my channel?
Absolutely. Hey, if I win again, I'm keeping it.
No, I'm still gonna take you out for dinner the next time we get together. Where we actually, I don't have to run to work after. Well,
yeah,
we'll definitely do a nice sit down thing. I want to get us together with the family, with the wives and everything anyway, because yeah, we'll definitely have to do that at some point here shortly before the new year or after the new year, I'd say.
What's up? Good morning, Chris.
Hi, Mama.
Old picker. He's coming on Wednesday. Looking forward to that. Week from today, he'll be on my channel. So I'm looking forward to having him on. You guys need to check him out if you haven't already.
Yeah, on Friday,
good videos.
On Friday, we'll have Amy Marsden on my channel on Friday.
Yeah. As of right now, I don't have anybody for tomorrow. but you know, we don't necessarily need to have anybody every day.
I thought I had someone set up for today, and then they kind of backed out. So that's why the thumbnail and stuff was kind of late getting put out. But with it being New Year's, I figured that might have been the case. Like people are busy and all that. It's no big deal.
I don't really expect people to like be doing much like YouTube stuff on a holiday anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing more sourcing and stuff. I think I'm gonna go out towards trying to think what area I haven't went to yet. I think we got to the Uniontown area. I think today.
Where are you going?
Towards Uniontown. I went there in a couple weeks, so.
Gotcha.
I heard Walmart should be having stuff 75% off right now.
I got to tell my Monday story. So Monday after the show, I had to go do a meetup where I sold a bike to somebody, and I had a doctor's appointment after that, which was in a town where like the Bins is, and there's a bunch of other stores there. So I went to the doctor's appointment, hit up a Goodwill, not the Bins, just a regular Goodwill, which sucked. I'll probably have a video about that coming out sometime this week or next week. And I ended up going to this store that Nate does a ton of RA in, and he actually taught me a little bit about doing Amazon RA at this store. So I'm there for 2 hours scanning stuff. And I send Nate a message like whenever I get there, hey, can you give me a quick rundown about how you source, certain items at this store? So he gives me a call like when I'm getting ready to go check out, and I've been there for 2 hours. I'm coming up with like next to nothing. And I ended up getting some like Star Trek booster boxes for eBay, being there. And he goes, are you there? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, dude, I cleaned that place out already. I'm not finding anything. I'm literally going through scanning everything because I've been there when Nate's shopping and he ends up leaving with 3 carts full of stuff. So I'm thinking the whole time, man, somebody must have been here and cleaned this place out because there's like nothing here. And then Nate's like, yeah, I was already there. And I was like, dude, you could have told me that when I texted you.
I didn't
2 hours and scanning.
I didn't see your text or anything till when I called you or whatever. Because when I seen the thing, I was like, well, I'm not going to text this because this is way too much information.
Yeah.
For how long it'll take to text, and I'm at work and everything. So I'm like, I'm just going to call him, and he's like, yeah, I met so and so. Like, where's all the good stuff at, basically? And I'm like, which one are you at? Like you said, and then I'm like, man, that's part of the repertoire right there. Like that's my rotation. So I apologize, but yeah, that store is going to be empty probably.
The crazy thing is this store is 30 minutes from me and probably 40 minutes from Nate.
Oh yeah, like my web, like my web of connections of where I go, like that's why I love kind of where I am, because I don't mind driving like a half hour, especially because half hour, like 5 different ways take me to 5 different like shopping areas. You know what I mean? Like one towards you to Monroeville, another one to Greensburg, the other one to Uniontown, another one to West Mifflin, the other one to Washington. But there's not one of those stores there that were he was going to, but they have a nice shopping area. So like, yeah, we're like, I go to every one like once a week, and they seem to get inventory like every week, but where it's a lot of new stuff, it's like once a month. So on that like fanning of my sourcing, I usually hit it up pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Chris says hashtag Nate's fault.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
it's my fault.
I know for a fact Ross does 49-cent sales every single week. not an advertised one. So if it's an advertised one, I haven't seen it yet, but they do drop stuff down to 49 cents every week in their markdowns. It's not everything that they mark down to 49 cents, but there is several items that are normally 49 cents per week. When Ash was off work after her surgeries, that would be like her thing. Every time we go, she'd end up finding a 49-cent item. But yeah, I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Are they advertising that? Because if they are, like, I need to go buy up all the 49-cent stuff.
Right. Like, I wish my iPhone would be here because I'd probably leave right now and just stream all the way to driving to Ross now.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so excited, man. My phone comes in tomorrow. I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And, yeah, so if I'm at work or doing whatever, you know what I mean? I can go live and or at least do pre-record. So sometimes that's where a lot of the stuff I wish I had a camera or my phone that could maybe record something, but it's really, really junky. Yeah, that's where I was missing out some bringing you guys some nuggets and some content or whatever. So yeah, I'm excited for that to come in tomorrow. And what was I going to say before that? Man.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, D. A lot of times I've noticed that the 49-cent stuff is kind of mixed in with everything. You know what I mean? Like if you're looking through a clearance rack, you know, it might just be a random style of shirt in there or pant, whatever type of item it is. Like I've even gotten boots for 49 cents there before.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Nice seeing you. So I'm wondering, everyone, I want to get the chat involved with this. And Anthony, I want to know this too. What was your last item that you sold before the new year? And have you had a sale for the new year? Go. Everyone go.
Star Fox 64.
Oh, you sold one?
Yeah, I've sold two. But the last, well, technically it sold probably before my last one, but it was paid for last because they waited like 2 days to pay for it. So I don't really consider it a sale until I got the money in my PayPal.
Yeah, I hear you. I hate when that happens, but at least they did pay for it. I had a couple items where they would just, you know, they're bought it or whatever. The case gets starting to get opened up or whatever, and it's like, oh, here's the money. Like, so I'm like worried that it's not going to come in, like it's going to come back as a return because that's what eBay will tell you sometimes. Like if they'll open a case and they'll be like, oh, I don't want this anymore. That's why I didn't pay for it or something. Then eBay will tell them like, well, just send it back or say it's not described. Like they'll tell people that. I'm like, don't do that. So we got Mama in with a $20 Brighton wallet. Did I say that right? Hope I did.
As far as my knowledge. Yeah, dude, I sold this to somebody on Sunday, and I sent them one of those payment reminders, and they send me back a thing saying, yeah, I'll pay for that on January the 6th. It's like, what the hell? Why wouldn't you just buy it on January the 6th, you know, rather than buy it and let it sit there for like over a week?
Right. Shane M has a A&W glass sold for $30. Haven't had any sales yet. That's awesome sale right there. That must have been a really awesome cup.
Actually, I haven't even checked my eBay this morning because I know that there's no shipping. So,
Jenny and Jeff from Reselling Addict said that they sold Wii remotes this morning. Awesome. DC Sales last DVD, Big Legend, first 2020 was 2 license plate Flames design. Awesome.
Oh, apparently I sold 2 Pokemon cards this morning.
Old School Pickers, the last sale was a book. Yes, already had 2 sales this year. Awesome. That is awesome. Last thing Jenny and Jeff from Reselling Addict sold was a Lego set. Last thing sold in 2019 was a Lego set. We got the Bargain Effect. He says, my last sale was a New Year's coffee cup. My first sale of the year was an order for 2 custom hats, 2 custom mugs, and 3 custom shirts. Holy schmoly, that's a nice little bundle there, bud. That's good. It's a good start for the new year for the merch business. Steven sold a Starbucks Verismo Kenya medium roast, total 36 pods for $30. Damn, that seems expensive. That must be a very good lot. That's some good money there, Steven. No Money G sold a Craftsman battery charger. Last thing, sold the $200 Craftsman Impact driver kit bundle that he put together. That's a nice sell to wake up to.
What's up, Glenn? Swamp Hector in the house.
Wish I could have a couple more of those big sales. Those are nice, especially for the new year. That just kind of, it starts you off and like, I don't know if that's huge for him, but that'd be huge for me. Like waking up to one sale for $200, I'd be really,
I'd be a fan of that.
Really happy. Yeah. What's up, Glenn? How you doing?
That's
Happy
cool.
New Year.
Really sold a devotional book.
Last thing I sold for 2019 was a mini lot of Hallmark Mary miniatures that I made a little lot for $12.99 plus shipping. So someone bought some Christmas stuff as my last item for 2019. I don't think I sold anything yet on eBay. Amazon, eBay's been kicking Amazon's butt lately, which you'll never hear say that out of my mouth very often. So,
do you have inventory in Amazon?
I do. It just, I think right now on two of them, I'm really deep in some inventory, which kind of stinks. Like it's selling, but like the other person or whatever, but they're just tanking the price. So I'm just not going to, I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot. I'm just going to let them sell out.
Prices.
Like I understand, like if they have a repricer set like I do or whatever, and it's like, well, I'm gonna set it for a double up. You know what I mean? Then we can all kind of share the buy box. Cool. That's how it should kind of work. But this person brought it down from like, making double up to like making 20 cents. And it sells fast. So I don't know what this person's doing, but more power to you. I'll wait. I'll get on them making $1 or I'm making extra like $1.50 or whatever compared to what he's making. So
yeah,
or he or she, I should say. But yeah, like it is what it is. I'm gonna be more patient on Amazon, I think, with my repricer and stuff, and kind of, just kind of let it roll a little more. I think that's another thing I'm gonna let do. I'm not gonna be as aggressive as or my thought process is like, oh, this hasn't sold in a while. I'm just gonna just drop it down just to get out of my warehouse and break even.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing I got to do by the end of this week is really take care of getting a shipment sent to Amazon because I have so much crap. Like literally this whole like side of the room right now on the floor is all stuff that needs to go to Amazon US. I bought a few extra items I want to throw in my package to Amazon Canada. But I'm not going to redo that until I like have FedEx like literally walk me through everything they need to get it there because I'm not having that sent back again because they said they won't refund me next time. So
yeah, I don't blame you.
But I really think there's going to be big money in it if I can get it to work. It's just the shipping's like a kick in the nuts. It's like a $75 charge to send it to Canada, FedEx. I thought for sure whenever I started the whole thing that Amazon would have the cheaper discounted shipping like they do for the US. Not the case.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was too.
Well, I mean, honestly, like how heavy and how big was that box?
It was 30 pounds. I don't have the dimensions on me because the box is upstairs.
Was it like a large like Walmart box or
yeah, it was a big box.
Okay, because I was gonna say because I've sent the biggest thing I've sent that didn't go simple export was I sold that Mona doll that I sent to Canada.
Yeah,
just regular international, and it was like $45, and it was 8 pounds. I mean, it was long. It was like 32 by 8 by 6 or something like that. So it was really like almost like a super long baseball bat because it was super tall.
Yeah.
So that's actually not I mean, it's expensive, but it's actually not that bad. I think you get like a little bit of a discount because it's going international or whatever through FedEx. But but you said you just went straight to FedEx with it.
Yeah. Well, I dropped it off at FedEx was like really the cheapest option to get it there. But yeah, I dropped it off at Walgreens, and I guess FedEx was telling me the person at Walgreens should be trained to let me know how they can take the package, and they didn't. So I don't know. The issue was the commercial invoice wasn't to their liking, so it never made it past Pennsylvania. And they're like, "Well, we serviced you. You know what I mean? We picked it up and took it to our Pennsylvania place, and then sent it back to you. So we did ship it." It's like, really? You know what I mean? It never even left the state. I'm trying to get the dang thing to Canada. You know what I mean? It's not like it got to Canada and customs kicked it back.
Yeah.
It kicked back in Pennsylvania. And I was on vacation when this happened, and I was working with some lady who was supposed to allow me to just email her the stuff that I needed, and then before I could even email it to her, they automatically sent it back to my house. So I'm like, okay, well, and then this lady didn't put anything like in a case file or anything like that. So like they were basically just like, yeah, you're beat.
At least you got taken care of. At least, you know what I mean? Because that is kind of, you know, the messed up. You know what I mean? Because you paid all that money, and then it essentially only went maybe an hour up the road.
Yeah,
it probably went to newsstand probably because that's one of their hubs or whatever. It's closest to us. Probably went to newsstand, sat there. They called you, and then just sent it back to you. Like that's not $75 of shipping.
Yeah.
If anything, like if they wanted to be like, really, because of how that worked. Now, if they wanted to charge you, say, $10 or something because of like a thing fee and refund you the rest or whatever, at the very worst case scenario, it should have just cost that. But at least they totally took care of you. So that's cool.
Yeah, I pretty much told them put all my business into UPS unless they give me a full refund.
Yeah, anytime I've ever shipped anything, FedEx or anything, I always enjoy either getting stuff delivered from them or having them pick up or deal with them. They have the free home pickups, which is awesome because as long as you schedule it, before the start of the day, they'll come pick it up for free. And usually their shipping rates are cheaper. So if I'm sure it varies depending on where you live, but check out FedEx first if you're doing anything that's like UPS or like bigger package or whatever. Check out the FedEx free pickups, and they're usually a little bit cheaper from my experience.
For sure. So has anybody in the chat, have you tried a different Amazon marketplace than the country you live? If so, I'd be curious to know your experience.
That's a good question.
I'm going to resend this Canadian package probably by the start of next week. And I'll definitely document how it works because honestly, I feel like I could probably make more money in the Canadian market than I can in the U.S. market just because there's more things open to me over there.
I was looking at the other categories like toys and things like that, and it seems like for whatever reason, CDs and DVDs are open, but everything else seems to be
similar,
normal, like the same, but I don't know. Like, I think if it was a bigger category, like CDs and DVDs are an awesome category, but I'm saying like if there was another category with that, I probably would definitely try and do something. But with it being, just the one, I'm gonna kind of wait and see how things turn out with you and everything, and then see what I can get involved.
I'm okay with being the guinea pig, especially if I'm making the kind of money that Amazon's saying I should on the thing I'm sending. Because like literally like the items I'm sending are worth like $1 here in the US. Over there, some of them they're saying are worth like 70, $80. The cheapest one I sent in would be like a $7 profit after all the Amazon fees and everything like that. And the most expensive one I'm sending in is like $121 profit. So
on a few of those, the cost might be inflated depending on who's on the listing. Like if it's only one person, someone might just have the reprice or just go all the way to the roof. But
the other thing too is I've kept all of the ones I'm sending are all ones that are like very high ranked.
Oh, that's good.
Like, yeah, the rankings are very good on all of them. So
Scott said $70 Canadian is like $3.50 USA.
no, it's not that. It's not that bad. I mean, yeah, USA is definitely a difference. Canadian's a little bit higher. I know that, but it's not. It's definitely not that drastic of a drop.
Old School Picker says, "Yeah, there's no FedEx or UPS pickups in my town. It sucks. You can have FedEx come to your door and pick up for free. You just have to set up online the night before. As long as it's before midnight the night before, they'll pick it up and schedule it out and everything, and it's totally free. At least for me, I don't know if, certain areas maybe they don't service maybe that way, but as far as I understand, they'll pick up anything for free. At FedEx, UPS, they'll charge you like I think it's like $10 I paid for a couple pickups because my shipments were big and bulky and didn't want to take them all the way to Staples or whatever, which is like a 10-minute ride. And I have a small car, so I had to make 2 or 3 trips before work or after the show. So I just went that route to kind of go through it. Cody Brush said he has no sales in 2020. Everyone wants to be hungover. I'm happy to say I didn't get hungover last night.
No Money G says that his problem is UPS and FedEx are 30-minute drive each way. They have a small drop box, but most that size be shipped to USPS. Yeah, I have that same issue. Here's a little bit of a hack for that. If you have a Walgreens or a Staples in your area, both of them, the FedEx goes to Walgreens and the Staples does UPS. So either of those, you should be able to get stuff out.
Yes, the sales says my Walgreens has 50% off. Buy 4, get 1 free. Come on over.
Nice.
So I guess Walgreens got them sales today. So
yeah, they got those at our Walgreens too. We've been hitting up every single like pharmacy type place for that after Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
And man, like I tell you, like we just filmed another haul video the other day just of Ashley's Disney crap that she bought like after Christmas, and it's insane, dude.
Yeah, Larry, for sure. They just you can either call them or you can set it up online. If you just go on there, go to shipping, and then schedule a pickup, and then go through all the thing, and it's free. I have used that multiple times for Amazon, which even though they're partnered or whatever, it's totally separate because I didn't have to give them any tracking numbers or anything to to verify it's an Amazon thing or something. It was just, hey, I'm shipping something, come pick it up, and they did it.
I wish I had room for your hometown in my basement because I can't fit barely any inventory down here. That was the main reason I wanted to start Amazon so bad, is so I could continue to expand without like bogging down the basement.
Yeah.
My wife wants me to get a storage unit so bad just because like if we do laundry, like literally you got to go through an obstacle course to get there.
Yeah, I hope that's not going to be the case. Well, the thing that helps me is the way my basement situated is. The basement that I would use, like the side of it, is like the whole side of the house or whatever, like the main side of the house, where it's like one big room, and then there's like a mini room that's like on the side, and then there's the washer and dryer. So you come down the steps, you make a right, and you're walking right into the washer and dryer room. So hopefully that does not turn into like death pile storage or something. slash laundry room. But yeah, well, I'm gonna show you guys my basement. You guys be like, holy moly! You see the mountain of boxes I have downstairs that I've got from getting stuff in or Amazon returns and purchases, and it's going to be a big. Not, I mean, it'll take some time, but it's not going to be anything super crazy. But yeah, just seeing the mass amount of boxes and some stuff down there, you'd be like, holy moly, how's he going to do this? So we're going to film it.
Dude, you should I don't know if you can go live while you do it. That'd be kind of cool. Just like a live stream of you like setting up your basement.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that for when I don't know if I'll be able to do on Friday, but maybe Saturday. I'll
Mm-hmm.
do like working hangout. Maybe that'll be part of the the finishing touches. Hopefully, cross my fingers as long as I do everything I need to do.
So D's saying I should have a clearance sale. My entire store's on 30% off right now. Um, I'm sure I could probably sort it by like oldest listings and probably put those even up to like 50% just to get them out. But she's also asking, does anyone have a big sale before yard sale season to make room / raise capital? Um, Honestly, no. I mean, I probably should. I typically will have a yard sale every year. Plus, I take underperforming stuff to the flea market, but I don't typically have any kind of special sale just for that. It's not a bad idea, though. How about you, Nate?
I haven't gotten to the point where it's like I'm starting to feel overwhelmed or I'm out of room yet. So I haven't had to do that. Knock on wood yet. Hopefully I don't have to. But I mean, if before the yard sale season starts, I might just do just a huge selective uh big sale in my store, just to kind of clear some stuff out, like 50%, just to get it out of there. I don't care if I even lose money, just to make some room, because of course this stuff has issue at the price it's at. Maybe I have it too high or whatever, but there, the old school picker says that he has a DG, a Subway, a McDonald's, a few gas stations, a couple grocery stores, and that's it. If you would set up uh, a brick and mortar, or like a do something like that, if you could, you'd probably be able to kill it because of that situation. People love shopping local if they can, and if you have a small little place somewhere, you might want to check into that, man. I know I want to do that with my dad's business. So I might even do that soon.
I guess that depends on how many people there are there, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would, depending on what your store is and what you have to offer. Even if it was just a few people, I think it would bring in stuff people want to sell, which is always like the main reason. At least for me, like that, like you get some great deals, just people walking in and there are, um, they want to sell, like
Yeah.
they're in need of money or whatever the case is, and they're like, I have this, will you buy it? And just having that opportunity to have people come to you with great items and that are motivated to sell is like a huge advantage versus like us going to yard sales. Like we have an advantage there, but I feel like if they're already at my place, they have the stuff, like I'm able to get that like even cheaper than I would maybe at a garage sale or yard sale, depending on what the item is, of course. But
Yeah.
you know, I think the quality of things would be good too, because people aren't just gonna bring in a box of junk just to see if you'd buy it or whatever. They would maybe call if they had something that was a little questionable quality wise.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes people are just like, hey, I need some cash and I need to get something going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Siesta says that they had tissue paper for cheap. That's probably one thing I definitely want to buy, because I use a lot of tissue paper for Amazon and eBay, and I bought some last year, and the first couple Amazon shipments had Merry Christmas tissue paper all inside of it. They were probably like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I'm gonna film it, D. We'll see what I'm definitely gonna do some pre-recorded. I might do like a time lapse thing, or like before and after, or how I'm setting it up and organizing. So we'll see what comes of it.
Anthony was asking, what do you sell Wiimotes for? $10 to $15, depending on the model, for the most part. The Wii Motion Plus ones are definitely always more sought after, and different colored ones you can ask a little bit more for as well.
Said Blue Cross Picker said he sold over $500 my first month in the indoor flea market. My death paws were disappearing. That is awesome. I wish
Awesome, dude.
like we have one that's in our area, like not too far off, but I just don't have the time to like go set up or I would. If I was full time, I would definitely do that.
Now, is your indoor flea market, because I've seen them a couple different ways. They have some where you can go and you have like a little booth, and you don't even have to be there. You just have like a little price tag with like your initials on it or something like that, and they take it up to a register at the end to cash out everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that type, or is it the type where you actually have to go man your booth, bring your inventory every time, or whatnot?
It's man your booth.
Because $500 to like just put your stuff there and leave, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I actually I probably should go check that out because I'm guessing that's the way it is because that's how they have it set up during the summer, like where you're manning it in Periopolis.
Okay.
Which is close to Uniontown. So I'm not 100% sure if it's different in the wintertime or if it's the same way as they have it in the summertime. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the same way as the summertime, where maybe they're able to leave our stuff there, but they have to be there for when stuff sells. I'm not 100% sure. John Jones asked if how am I liking that Tape King tape any better than typical eBay generic tape? I haven't bought any like cheap tape from eBay. I got that from Amazon because I bought. I'm gonna show you guys this. I bought this dispenser on Amazon, so I'm able to put up to 3-inch tape here, and they have suction cups on the bottom, so I can push this down on tabletop or anything. I need to get like a piece of glass, like a microwave, like thing that the glass thing that's in the bottom of the microwave.
Yeah.
If I can get something like that and put it down so it's like really stick down, because on my shelf it does it, but then it gets kind of I got to push it back down every once in a while. And then there's like a little ledge that I'm able to like, no matter what, it'll stay there as long as I don't like pull like a lawnmower. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I actually like this tape a lot. This King tape. I think it seals pretty good. It's the first one that I got. It has a 3-inch tape, which I'm definitely loving the 3-inch tape. I don't know why I didn't go this sooner. I think it was mostly because I didn't want to have to buy a 3-inch anything.
Yeah.
So with this, I'm able to adjust this with this bar here, and I could go 2-inch, 3-inch. So I went 3-inch. I'm loving it. I really like it a lot. I'm able to tape boxes with a lot less tape, especially if I'm doing Amazon, because if I was doing Amazon, for example, I'm putting crosses and X's and like I'm making all types of designs on it because I'm making sure that thing is tight because it's so heavy. And, if some things if your box top gets loose or, even a little bit, that allows your stuff inside to kind of move around or give it a little extra room to move around. So,
for sure.
So I always try to tape it down super, super tight.
Anthony, if with the nunchuck, you can ask a little bit more. So if you're gonna bundle the Wiimote with a nunchuck, you can ask a little bit more money for it.
Yeah, Jenny, it's called Tape King. It's a brand of. I got this on Amazon, and I think I paid $15 for 9 rolls, I think, or 13, something like that. But it was one of those situations where I needed it right away, so I just went directly to Amazon. it might be cheaper on eBay, but I like the brand. It's pretty solid. Like it's not like one of those where it's like, oh man, this is not sticking, but it's not like that super thick. It's not like that really expensive Scotch premium tape that they have where it's like really thick. It's not like that. It's just like normal, clear tape, and it's pretty sticky. I would compare it to like um I bought Uline tape before, so I would compare it to something similar to that. But that's just my opinion. Um, you know, oops, um, to what I've used in the past. So I feel pretty good about that stuff. Let's see. Jenny said that I sold mine a pair of Wiimotes, $27 free shipping. Were they the ones with the nunchucks or just the remotes?
I just dropped a link in the chat. Tommy just sent me a link to his Etsy store, and he has some Picksburgh merch that he's putting up there today. So, first one is a T-shirt. If anyone's interested, you can. I'm going to be linking all this stuff in my descriptions moving forward, but that's the first one he just gave me. So if anyone's interested in Picksburgh T-shirts, just go ahead and click on that link, and that'll go to Tommy's Prince by TBE store on Etsy. So, throwing it out there. And I think Nate puts his merch on, eBay?
Yeah, mine's on eBay. I have the cups and the shirts and a hoodie that I have on there.
Yep.
I need to get working on getting stickers made because I know the stickers were a hit with you guys. Scott says he uses Duck brand tape. It's not too expensive, and it's very good tape. I've used Duck brand when I first started, doing Amazon and whatever. That tape I have, that Tape King it's like kind of like that tape. It's just good tape. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, it's like the same. I think it's around the same price as that too. I'm not 100% sure. No Money G said he just bought a case of exact tape you have, Nate. Amazon. Yep. Yeah, I like Tape King. I think it's good tape. This is it's a Aegis what is it? Aegis. This is Geek Squad Aegis Legend, and then it has the Zeus mod in the top. So it's probably a little similar to what you have.
Tommy says that if you put them on Etsy, your fees will be less for your merch.
What are the fees on Etsy? I thought Etsy's were 10%.
I'm going to open an Etsy store. I haven't opened one yet.
Yeah, I thought I thought they had a listing fee, and then they had I thought it was very similar on the percentage. Yeah, duct tape is good stuff. I love the 3-inch. I recommend anybody using 2-inch go 3 for sure, unless you're just taping smaller boxes all the time, or just doing envelopes or whatever. If you're doing any type of, like say it's like a 10 by 6 by 8 or something like that, or a 10 by 8 by 6, anything that or bigger, I think the 3-inch tape is like awesome for it.
Thank you, Kelly. Kelly just placed an order with Tommy for a T-shirt.
He said Etsy is 10% and 20 cents a list. Yeah, I think isn't eBay like 9? Like I'm top rated seller, so wouldn't it be like 9%? And then there's no listing fee.
That sucks that they have listing fees. I was literally just going to ask Tommy if he thinks. Well, I guess I still can. Tommy, do you think it would be worth it if I'm doing a print on demand 3D printing business, to list just like a whole, like every type of 3D file I can get. And then that way, when people want to order stuff, it's literally like I'm just printing money. Or being that it's 20 cents, I'm not sure how to really. Do you have to pay to have a store there, or is it a free store?
He says it's a free, no store fee. Listing is 20 cents for 4 months.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Yeah,
I mean, it's not too
I've
bad.
never used Etsy. I haven't even bought anything off Etsy. My wife does all the time. But
Mom wants to know if she can get delivery by tomorrow. She wants that. She wants those Amazon type speeds. Yeah, with with the printing side, with the 3D printing, even Amazon could possibly be a situation you might want to look into. Now, with that, you probably would want to have a few already printed. You'd probably want to be more selective of what you're going to do. But I would print a couple on that one, so this way, as soon as the order comes in, you're shipping it out really fast, because the mindset of anybody who's buying on Amazon is fast. They want their stuff right away. So if you have just like say 2 of something, and say if you're doing like you do eBay, Etsy first, and you kind of see what your top 10 are selling, add those to Amazon, because you can do handmade and homemade on there too, and have a couple made, and they already sell. You already have that data that they're selling, and just add it to that as well.
Kelly says that we need to get some Flippin' Hope merch made. Check this out, Kelly.
Well, Flippin' Hope soap, Mama.
I'm putting that on the back of all of like my Pittsburgh stuff now. That way, it's like both my channels. I'm just waiting for Ash to say I want some Disburg merch. It's like, all right, babe, let's get you to 100 first.
Tommy says he would Google what's hot selling 3D tags or 3D printed things. There's tons of info on Google. Yeah, I mean, if you do that though, sometimes you're just another additional listing that's already might be a flooded market of whatever. So it's got to be kind of do a mixture, I think, because then it just turns into a pricing war.
Tommy should be posting some of these mugs today on Etsy. There's going to be an option whether you want the one I have here, this is like the DC Sales design right here, or you could have like the actual like Picksburgh logo, but Flippin' Hope will be on the opposite side. That way it's like both channels.
Mama said you can drive it. Yeah. She wants her stuff personally delivered by the Bargain Effect and crew.
It'll be there by tomorrow if he drives it.
He said they'll have hip and float mugs on Etsy this afternoon. So
cool.
Check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple different things with print on demand, and not only my stuff, but some different things coming forward too. That's something that I wanna look into. Get some different stuff for different things.
Dude, that's awesome. Glenn's at work today, and today's 47 years that they've been in business.
That's awesome, Glenn, man. You don't hear too many companies or businesses saying that anymore, because just it's hard as a small business to run. So I applaud you and congratulations on your business, buddy. So what you got cooking up for today, Anthony?
Honestly, I'm just gonna chill out at the house. My mom and her gram are coming up, so we'll have dinner here. And Ash is working till 6:30, so she won't be home till at least 7 or 7:30, depending on how long it takes her to do like her report and everything.
Right. So, yeah, I'm off today, so gonna be a combination of home, just hanging out, and I'm definitely going sourcing today because Walmart has 75% off right now, I believe, or at least 75%. And I heard some of the tags are not showing correctly. So if you go to Walmart, make sure to scan for sure. Like you'll see the difference because
get
I'm
the
pretty
Walmart
sure.
app, guys. Like it'll be your best friend.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because they have like little scanning stations throughout the store, but by the time you like go over there and come back, stuff could get cleared out, especially if Nate's at your store.
Whoopsie. I told Anthony we need to draw a line in the dirt and say, okay, no Nate above this line, so I don't kill his.
They're building the store that he cleared out in my hometown. So I already told him, dude, I have dibs on that store. I don't want to see a beard within a mile of
it. I love when they open up new ones. These are some good stuff. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to hide the beard like this. Walk in there, and be like, "What's up, guys?" Put the hat on backwards. Wear my rules hat this way you don't see the P. Anthony, he'll be shopping and be like, "Get out of here!" It's my store.
I'm not going to be that territorial over it.
No, I'm just kidding. I know you wouldn't. I'm just messing around. Mama said she needs a flippin' hope V-neck shirt. Tommy. Bluegrass Pickers, right? Go Royals. I'm not really a Royals fan, but they definitely had a good team a couple years, and I just like blue. I like that blue color. I used to be one of those people that used to have a hat for every different color outfit they would wear. So I'm not that guy anymore, but I do like wearing my hats. I like them to go with my ensembles. I had a pair of I have a pair of Jordans that go exactly with that color line. It's I think they're the 9s or the 8s. They're the blue ones.
If you guys like stylish hats, you might want to watch the video I dropped this morning.
Oh,
I picked up a hat at Goodwill and I rock it for the haul portion at the end. But I found a really rare item at the Goodwill. You got to watch a video to find out what it is, though. Spoiler alert, Nate already knows.
Reselling X says, having a workout show at some point today. Haven't decided what time yet. Awesome. What's if you do it later, I'll probably definitely be on. I don't know.
Yeah. If my mom and her grandma aren't here, I'll join you as well. Because I don't really have anything going on until then. She spoiled it. Thanks, Kelly.
Bluegrass Picker says, I'm a Rules fan, but I wore a Pirates hat in high school because it was my school's colors.
That's awesome.
Represent.
Best colors you can have.
Right? Not better than that black and yellow.
I know.
Or at least a different color P hat, like a white one or whatever.
That's the only say I had in our wedding was the color. I was like, look, I have to have a black and yellow wedding. I don't care about anything else. It has to be black and yellow. And it was awesome.
That's a good idea. Whenever we plan our wedding,
it's cool.
I'll be like, listen, you can have everything else, but I want the color.
Yeah.
Flipping crazy in the house. What's up?
What's up, Lisa? Good to see you.
If anyone loves watching auctions or buying stuff like that, Flipping Crazy has some very cool auctions on T's channel. I don't know if she does it on D's or Donna's channel, but I know definitely for T's channel. What time is good for us? It just depends when I come back, or how fast I fill my trunk. Because basically every time I go shopping, I fill the trunk up until the part where I have like stuff on the kids' laps and the wife has something on her lap. Like I need a new vehicle. That's my New Year's resolution to get an SUV by the ASAP. without hurting my cash flow.
Steven, yes, I can. I can marry people. I can marry people. I can bury people. I can lead people to Jesus. I can do all those things, man. I'm official.
Hopefully you don't bury me before I get married.
I'm definitely married. I gotta marry you, dude.
Yeah, I told my wife. I says she heard that and she got excited because she's like, "See, Anthony could just marry us." I'm like,
"That's right."
Okay,
and we could stream it to YouTube.
We'll have the first wedding / auction for reselling ever. All right, to pay for this wedding, we have had people buy stuff. So bid now.
That's true, John. I could sell him the casket. I just need to find a good connection to get cheap caskets.
That might be the first thing I look for, a wholesale deal on Amazon. Caskets. Never know when the apocalypse or something crazy happens, right? Gotta be the first in line. Oh, that's funny.
I do the same thing, Jenny. She says she's hurting a lot, but she's still having it. Yeah, I do the same thing.
Lisa said that she's going to start having some auctions on her channel too, and a few others also. That's cool. That's really awesome.
I do a random auction every once in a while on mine. I was doing it like every other week. Me and Tommy were alternating Derek's auction when he was taking time off YouTube. But every once in a while, I'll do like a pop-up if I just have so much crap that I need out of my house. Then I'll do one and I'll just sell stuff or whatever. But
Maggie Doodle, what's up? Another PA person in the house.
Yeah. What part of PA are you from again, Maggie? Gonna come to the meetup we're doing.
Yeah.
I just emailed Flippin' Hippos yesterday and like basically asked if they wanted to be a part of it too.
Oh, they're in PA too?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So I haven't got anything back yet. I just replied to the email that they send. Like they have emails that they send to like their subscribers and stuff like that. So I just replied to that. Hopefully they'll get it. Oh, you're in Philly. Okay. Well, grab a few cheesesteaks and head this way.
That'd be awesome if you did. I'll send you some money if you come to the meetup. I definitely want a cheesesteak if you could bring one. That'd be awesome.
Who wants to go to the bins, Jenny? I love going to the bins. That's like my main meetup place. First time I met Nate, I was like, dude, let's go to the bins.
Yeah, and that was like the first time I ever went to the bins, so I'm like all nervous and scared. So like I go there and I see Anthony just like going through the bins. I'm like being nice, like it's a garage sale. Like I'm like, and then once I got the hang of it, I'm like,
yep.
So yeah, that was awesome. That was a great first meetup place.
The meetup we're thinking of Monroeville right now, Monroeville, PA. It's going to be in Pittsburgh. We're thinking Monroeville because there's a lot of sourcing places over that way, and there's like hotels for people coming from out of town. Like, some people will probably want to come just for the meetup. Some people are going to be staying, like Tommy and Destiny and their kids. They're going to be staying with me and Ashley for about a week. And I'm going to every day have something planned. Like we're going to do stuff like take their kids different places, like museums, zoos, like stuff like that. And then every day I'm going to take Tommy out sourcing into buffets. So they'll definitely what I was talking with Kelly Hip Flippin' Mama about this yesterday because she wants to come. And what I'd like to have is when we're at the meetup, I want to have like a list of what we're doing each day. That way, if people are staying in town and they want to be a part of the sourcing or be a part of whatever, that they can be, so like maybe one day we're going to the bins, one day we're doing RA, one day we're basically doing a bar crawl of thrift stores, you know what I mean? That type of thing.
Fat Man the Flipper in the house. What's up, man? He says a real entrepreneur wakes up at 11 a.m. on New Year's Day. I'm a real entrepreneur.
My man.
Yes, you are. He's taking the leap of faith. He's moving to, or he actually might be moved already to, or Tennessee. Yeah, and he's going full reselling. So I wish him the best. And if you aren't subscribed to him, you might want to check out his
Yep.
channel, his content, because I'm sure he's going to be doing a lot of videos, and he's ultra funny, man. Like he's very funny. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of good stuff coming his way. So check him out.
Tommy said we're eating tons of food each day. Tommy, if you don't gain at least 10 pounds when you're staying with me, I'm going to consider that a personal failure on my end. I'm going to fatten you up nice and good.
Maggie said it's like a 5-hour drive for her.
Yeah, I've driven to Philly just because I wanted a cheesesteak. I drove there literally I ate at Pat's and Gino's, and I went and saw the Rocky Balboa statue, and then I came home.
Yeah, she says definitely doable. She used to drive 3 hours to Baltimore every week to sing with a group down there. Oh, she sings? Right. I might need to have her sing like Every Day I'm Hustling or something, because every time I think of Fat Man the Flipper, I watch the end of his video, of course, and it's like a opera singer or something or somebody like that. They do like these like Fat Man, like they sing it or whatever. Yeah. So every time I see his name, I always like hear that in my back of my head.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's always been like a thing just to see if I can find someone to do that, just to not to copy him, but just to hear it, because I'm sure it'd be funny hearing someone sing Every Day I'm Hustling.
Yeah, Kelly wants to come in. You don't have any extra room at your house, do you?
My house?
You have to be on a couch.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to I'm going to try to get an air mattress for Tommy's kids. So if they want to stay in the spare room with them, they can. If not, then, I do have a couch.
Mama could definitely come stay at my house. You know why? Because I know she would 100% enjoy every moment of my kids and my pup. So anybody else, I'd be kind of worried that my kids would drive nuts. But I feel like with her, she would enjoy every second of it, because I know she loves my kids.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure she's comfortable. You know what I mean? Because she doesn't have the best back either. You know what I mean? So hold on 1 sec. I got to mute this.
I have Kelly. I got recliner couches, so you'll be lounging in style. Tommy says he'll probably leave PA in Anthony sweatpants. Batman the Flipper says, good morning, happy brew year, Nate, Anthony, Tommy, and everyone in the chat. Reselling addicts is Nate. I'm singing your name again, Rick Ross style. Every day I'm hustling. I better watch. I might get demonetized. Not even though that matters, because I'm not getting paid. Like, yeah, I'm super excited for this meetup, guys. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, like Kelly, like I know my wife will be totally fine with you staying too. So it's if you want to stay at my house, you're more than welcome. You have probably the only space available that I could probably put anybody, because my house is pretty packed up because of 3 kids, a dog, and 2 big adults. So
yeah. Yeah, my house is super tiny too. That was the main reason I even asked about Kelly, because she's welcome here. It's just my house is like, I want her to be comfortable.
What is the day? What is the week? It's the week after Easter, right?
Yeah, it's the week after Easter. We haven't actually set a date yet. So
let's see what day.
Tommy, if you could, I know you're in the chat right now. What's the 7-day period you plan to be here? If you do that 7-day period, we can start planning like an actual day to set aside for the meetup.
So Easter is on the 12th of April.
Yeah.
So the week after would be the 19th through the 25th, if that's the week, or unless he means I'm guessing it would be that week versus the 12th through the 18th. But yeah, let us know so we can really dive in, and we can start looking at hotels and really ramping this thing up, so this way we can have like the best meetup of all reseller meetups.
So the 19th through, what'd you say, the 26th, Nate?
Yeah, that would be a full week after Easter, because Easter's the 12th, so the 19th would be it'd be a Sunday. So I don't know if people want to come on do like a Friday, wait, let me go back. I don't know if I don't know what he means. If he wants to go like say the 17th to the 27th, or that would be Friday the 17th to the 24th, which is Friday, should be a week. Or yeah, but we need to kind of pinpoint this like ASAP.
I'm gonna write this down. Come on, battery move.
Jenny says, Nate, I'm a bad vapor. I got juice everywhere.
So that's 4.
Yeah, Alex says he would be interested in coming. So that's awesome. Yeah, he's not too far from us. So he's in Tennessee now instead of Florida.
So you're gonna come 419 to 426, Tommy? Is that right? So he just said, yeah, what Nate said. So
Grimespine's in the house. I would love for him to
Justin,
come up to PA and show me some storage locker stuff,
yeah,
man.
dude. When you're in Ohio, you should swing by. We're like the neighboring state.
Yeah, we're not far. Like we're on the west side of PA, so we're very close to Ohio. Like I'm an hour from the hour. I think it's like an hour or 45 minutes from the border. I think from Ohio or something like that. So yeah, but if you wanna, we're gonna do a meetup the week after Easter, which we're getting that date put in stone here as soon as Tommy says exactly what day that is. It's either the 17th or the 19th, and then it'll be a week from that point on in April.
Yeah, so let's also think, would the weekday be a better day, or would the weekend be a better day for people? I'm thinking maybe a weekend, because I don't know if we're going to have some like part-timers that have full-time jobs, or
Yeah, I think we should, if we can, to try and do it like Friday through, whatever. Because at least at the worst case scenario for me, I can call off.
I was thinking about doing like the meetup like one day, and then like if people want to stay in Pittsburgh,
We'd have like activities.
like some kind of activity sheet of like where I'm going to be and where you're going to be for the entire week. That way, like, there's activities for people to do. You know what I mean? Because I don't, Tommy, are you driving or are you flying? Because I don't know if you're going to have a vehicle or if I'm going to be like in charge of like driving you guys around, which I don't mind doing that. I just need to know, that way we can make plans with everybody else with how they're getting around if they're not driving, if they're like flying in or whatever.
Groundswine says you can probably make that happen. That would be awesome, bro.
Dude, that would be awesome, man.
Like that'd be that'd be like my highlight of 2020, just to hang out with Justin, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That and the meetup would be. Yeah, that and the meetup and everything would be awesome. Like that is my goal. Like to meet with a bunch of people and do a storage locker. And if it's with Groundswine, like I just puts an exclamation at the excitement here.
It'll be the storage stepbrother meeting the PA stepbrothers.
Right.
Me and Nate are the exact same way, man.
We'd have to have a he'd pick a locker, we'd pick a locker, and see who wins. It'd be the Cowboys versus the Steelers.
Yep. Destiny's in the house. She said, I can finally travel. Nice.
That's what's up, Destiny.
That's right. I'm going to have a little pixie dust sprinkled all over my house. Okay, so Tommy says he's going to be here April 16th through the 22nd. Okay.
Okay, so that's
down to 4/16 to 4/22. I mean, isn't 4/20? Isn't that like a Saturday?
4/20 is on. I just had it up here. I had it pop up, come up.
I could like pull it up on my phone. I got a calendar.
What is going on? Like my thing's not working now.
Oh, you know who I hear at your house right now, Nate?
Freddie. Oh, he's definitely here. Why won't my thing pop up my dates anymore?
Calendar, where are you, dude?
I'm gonna have to use my phone.
Did I delete my calendar? Oh no, here it is. Okay, so oh no, 4/20 is like a Monday. Okay, so he's the 16th is what, a Thursday?
Yeah, that's a Thursday, and
Maybe like April 18th. That'd be a Saturday.
yeah, Saturday I'm all the way off, so that'd be perfect. I wouldn't even have to like use a day for that. So I'd call off like almost a whole week. I'd be able to do whatever. Shamrock Pixie says I'm not responsible for any glitter that may or may not be left when we leave.
That's fine. Don't bother me none. Okay.
At least Siesta and Jenny want a carpool. That'd be awesome.
You guys should totally carpool.
I hope everyone can make it. Like everybody. Like if not, we will definitely be going live as much as possible. I know with me having my new phone, I'll be able to stream with ease, thank goodness. But I know some people that, like I know West Max Gary, who's usually here hanging out with us. He's out in San Diego. I don't know if he'll be able to make it, and a few others.
I want to go visit Gary.
Oh yeah, that's on the bucket list.
Yep.
Just to I mean, to see him is one thing, and then like just being on the West Coast, I've seen like San Diego and the beaches and all that type of stuff. And hit some yard sales. Oh my goodness. I'd have to bring a U-Haul. I'd be traveling with the family in the U-Haul in the back.
We'll try to get discounted rates too, like on hotels or something like that. And there might even be some kind of like Airbnb type thing, like people could pitch up on and stay in.
Lisa says she's trying to get the friendly neighborhood fat man in the mom van too. I promise I don't bite. Can't speak for Jenny.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited, guys. I really am, man. Like this is why.
Make sure you bring Jeff too.
Yeah,
have him bring his Steeler gear.
That gets him discounts at the buffets. Not really, but
should.
It's a bonus. It should be. But yeah, I'm super excited, guys. Like this is why I do YouTube, that and help people. I mean, I want to meet up with different people. I want to have friends and do stuff and really enjoy reselling. You know what I mean? And I want this to be something that I'm gonna do till I basically in a pine box where Anthony has to say a ceremony of sayonara to me or whatever. So this is really exciting for me, and I know Anthony is definitely excited as well to get this put together. We'll try and do the best we can and get discounts and all type of stuff. So I'm a pretty thrifty shopper, so we should probably get some awesome discounts. We'll have a couple different options too. I know we'll try and make sure it's like in Rovo where like the meetup is, and then I'll have some in different areas if the price is super different, so people are coming on the budget. So this way, if they don't mind driving a little bit extra to get there and save a little more money, we'll have multiple options for you guys.
So let me ask you this, Nate. Are you going to be taking time off work that week, or just like maybe a day or two, or like?
I'm definitely going to be taking some time off.
Okay, so should we plan to be in the same area most of the time, or do you want to like take a group and I take a group?
I mean, I would rather us,
because I don't know who's all going to be there, to be honest. So,
I mean, I'd rather us be all together, but if it got to that point where it's that big, where it's like, it's hard to travel as big as we are, then I could break off and stream or live chat and see what you guys are doing or what we're doing or whatever.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Tell
me what, all of you unmarried couples come in and I'll marry y'all at the meetup.
Now you put me on the spot, Anthony.
Amber's like, yeah, I'm not down for that wedding.
I guess that would be the cheapest way to have a wedding for me would be a reseller meetup / gathering. So I wouldn't have to really fly to pay anybody or pay for anybody to fly in or do anything like that. I just have to get a conference room or something or or event, some type of venue to have everyone at.
Lisa said Anthony's handing out marriages like Oprah.
You get married, you get married, you get married. Oh yeah, and you.
Ansley said, "Oh snap, a reseller group marriage." You know where I would like to have the meetup, but it's like not in Monroeville. The Permani brothers near me, like, and Permani's is a place that everybody needs to go to if you're not from Pittsburgh. It's like one of the most famous places to eat. The one near me has like a really nice like glass encased, like, I don't know if it's like a patio area or something like that you can like reserve, and it'd be big enough to have a lot of people there. Because I've gone there for like fantasy drafts and stuff before.
But yeah, that'd be awesome.
Sticking in like the Monroeville vein, plus that would be free. We wouldn't have to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it'd be cost effective, and we wouldn't have to like be like, okay, well, each person has to pitch in like this much or whatever to cover the venue or whatever. But I'm sure there's other free places we can go to. I mean, there's restaurants and stuff in Monroeville too, but I'm pretty sure there's no Permanis out that way.
I'm going to put a post on the on the group page, and just so to get an idea. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. To get an idea who's coming, so this way we can start planning this out, accordingly, with just an idea how many rooms we need, so on and so forth. So
yeah, I'm gonna grab the link to our Facebook group, and I'm gonna ask if you're not a part of it to go ahead and join there, because we would love to have your input on a lot of things that go through there. So here's the link to the Facebook group. It's still under the Entrepreneur's name, which was the name of the show, I don't know, last week. I think did we just change it this week?
Yeah, I think it was this week. I was just about to say something too after the show. We need to probably switch that over or something.
But yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and join that group, because that's where we're going to have all the information about everything we do. And you can also feel free to share stuff there too. Like if you're putting out videos, or if you see a video that's cool, or you just want to put something in there, put whatever you want in there, as long as it's like nothing like derogatory towards somebody. Yeah, I'm not really a Facebooker either, Ansley. Everybody knows if you get a message from Ashley, it's probably me, because I just use her account because I hate Facebook.
You said that Saturday is the 18th?
Yeah, that Saturday's 4/18.
So we're gonna do like the main day, like the most important day is the 18th, but we'll do it for April 16th to the 22nd if they were gonna stay or whatever the case.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get something set in stone. Some plans for like Tommy and Destiny while they're here. Obviously, we're going to do bins. I mean, even the day of the meetup, we can probably source around it or do something, So I don't know. Yeah, no, it's only medical's legal here, Tiosa. But I ain't finna judge if you're, if you're gonna be cheeching and chonging it all the way from Tennessee.
Smoke it if you got it.
But yeah, 4/18 will be the main day. But yeah, we could get together on the 20th because Tommy will still be here till the 22nd. So, but there's been other people that aren't even from PA. Not only in this chat, but like Justin Jacobs says he's coming from Oklahoma. Tommy Bernard said that he'd probably come from where's he from? Delaware.
Philly Picker approved.
Philly Picker's coming?
He just joined the Facebook group. I just approved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join the group, I just Anthony just put the link in, and then I'll be approving people ASAP.
Ansley. Ashley is on Instagram. I'm gonna look her up real quick, and I'll put her Instagram name in the chat. Search.
Prove.
Okay, so here's her Instagram.
I'm super excited for Mama to come stay with me. Mama's coming to my house.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a ball with my kids. I can already tell.
Oh, I know she is.
Hey Grimes, when is your auction for the collector stuff, like the video game stuff and other stuff that you had in your, I think it was your video a couple days ago? When is that going to be roughly put up? I might have to come in there and start bidding.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, with Grimes finds and stuff.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was
his hauls have been like insane. Like that's why I'm like I would just love for him to come to PA just to be able to understand and see what he saw of the locker. If it's, I don't think there's any live ones. It would all be online, but you know what I mean? Like still he does a lot of his online and he's able to snipe these ones like that. Like that's amazing.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna take whoever wants to go on a tour of Pittsburgh eateries too. Like obviously Permani's going to be one of them. I'm probably going to have to take you guys to Pepe's and get you a Roethlisberger sandwich. What else? I just ate there the other day, the original hot dog shop. Man, there's so many like famous Pittsburgh places to eat.
Yeah, Grimes Fine just threw up a link to his auctions. So anybody who would love to check them out, maybe possibly get something to resell, or maybe even just something for personal, there it is. If you see it in his video, you'll see it on there. So anyone who goes, good luck. You might be bidding against me.
Yep. Yeah, probably me too, because I want some of them games.
He said me and Jenna are foodies, so we'll be in.
Nice. Yeah. Dude, I'll definitely hook you up with some good food, man. Goes without saying.
This is going to be awesome, guys. I'm excited. I really am. Like, it's exactly what I wanted to happen for 2020. So we're starting out, like, with an awesome start. And I'm just so happy and thrilled to be a part of you guys. Having you guys a part of with me and the show and just friends in general, like and
you know
you guys to come too. That'd be awesome.
We should do the show live.
Oh yeah,
like definitely. We'll do it live together, and then whoever's like with us will just be our guests on the show. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'll have my new phone.
Like go to like a Panera or something. That way we're all together or whatever. Because I don't think everybody's fitting in my basement. I can't even like move my chair around much because I got so much crap around me.
Yeah, we'll go live for the show. At a planned place or whatever, and like we'll bring in certain people or whatever, and we'll just cycle through and have people meet other people that maybe have never been online. That'd be awesome. If someone that doesn't want to be seen online or whatever, we'll definitely make sure that you don't want to be. But we hope everyone who comes and hangs out, possibly come on live so people can see your name and face and recognize. It's just really nice to understand and see people and to put a voice to a name and get to know everyone. So,
it's going to be interesting to see if Tommy's down like in this exact area listing and doing whatever. So I have like the full like setup for Ecom. You know what I mean? Like whatever you need to do. So that's what's kind of nice,
Right.
That was the one thing I missed whenever I went to Derek's is since he's not like a full-time reseller or anything like that, he didn't have like the whole shebang, But like, dude, I got boxes for days. I got all kinds of shipping materials. I got everything. All at the reach of a fingertip.
Jenny says we'll pile in your basement. That'd be a funny pic.
For sure. I'll start reselling resellers.
Yeah, this will be an exciting thing to just plan out. And like I said, go to the Facebook page. Anthony, throw that in there one more time in the chat. So in case someone hasn't seen it, please join the Facebook group. That will be where all the information for the meetup will be. If you are going to stay for more than just the big meetup day, which will be on Saturday, let us know. If you are just coming for the meetup, let us know. So this way we can plan to figure out how many people we need to get rooms for, or where our this way I can kind of bargain with people. Me and Anthony can start talking to these hotel companies about, like, listen, we got 20 resellers and we're going to be cheap here. We want to stay for like $20 a night. What's up? Can you do that? We're cheap. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, if people, like I said, if people don't mind staying together, we could probably try to organize grouping you guys together too. And we'll talk about all that in the Facebook group as well, because that's really going to be the best place to talk about all that stuff where everybody can kind of be involved.
We need to set up we need information like we would put up on a dating website, like so we can match people.
Yeah, I probably need help organizing stuff too, just because I'm not super organized. I was thinking about the actual meetup. Like, my vision for it right now is to have it just kind of be chill, where we can eat, drink, be merry, interact with each other. That's why I was thinking that Permani's spot would be perfect, just because we'd have that entire enclosed patio type area to ourselves, and they would bring us food, drinks, whatever we need, and we could just literally just sit there and BS for hours.
Right.
But I do want to have a little bit of a thing printed out that we can hand out to people when they come in, saying, hey, this is what we're doing, such and such a day. You know what I mean? For example, if it's going to be the 18th, so then I would have the 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd probably on there. So I'm guessing since Tommy's coming in on the 16th, I'd maybe just do, depending on when Kelly comes in too, we'll just, I guess, focus on doing stuff with them. You know what I mean? Unless there's other people that come in early. And then on the 18th, we'll hand out kind of an itinerary for the rest of the week. At least that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds just about right. That's what I was kind of thinking too.
Yeah. If Kelly, if you're still in here, what date are you planning on coming in?
Yeah, she could stay as long as she wants in my house. So as long as she's comfortable or whatever,
yeah,
she can stay as long as she wants. I know my wife will be happy. She'll have a little helper with her probably too.
Look, she already has a flight planned. Her flight comes in at 8:30 on the 17th.
She is not messing around, folks. This is going down. Hey, Amber, we're gonna have a visitor. Mama's coming to stay with us. Okay, it's set in stone. I put my foot down.
Are you gonna be off that day, Nate?
Yeah, I'll be off. I'm off. I'm off on Thursdays now, guaranteed. And I'm gonna take off Friday. I'm gonna take off Sunday.
17th, yeah. So that'll work out for you then. Are you gonna be able to pick her up at the airport when she comes in?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Which one of the airport is it? Pittsburgh International closest to you, or is the Latrobe one?
They're both about the same.
They were the same, pretty much the same for me too. Yeah. I told her to go to Pittsburgh International because it was a little bit better, as far as just a better airport. Plus, there's a Franco statue of him doing the immaculate reception there that you have to see. It's glorious. But yeah, cool. So if you can grab her, I'll grab the Shamrock Effect when they come in.
Okay. Yeah, we could definitely.
Tommy or Destiny, if either one of you guys are in the chat, are you guys driving or flying? Because if you're flying, I need to figure out how we're going to get you.
Yeah, Mama bought her ticket, so this is 100% a go.
Yeah,
Freddie is upset.
yeah. Maybe Kelly can work on getting Freddie out of the house when she comes.
Oh yeah. Tommy says they are driving.
Oh, okay, cool. Then for you, all I'll have to really do is just send you my address,
Yep.
which you probably have already since you've sent me multiple orders already from Prince from TBE.
He says only a 10-hour drive. Not serious.
Yeah,
I've I've
that's it.
drove I've drove from here to from my house to in Daytona, and all the time I took a break was to get gas, and that was twice all the way down because I was just like, so that's I know that drive was I don't
That's
know
true, Tommy. You
I
said you
don't know
can't pull a trailer back on a plane.
yeah because I'm sure you're gonna be sourcing and stuff, so you're gonna need some
Yep.
some stuff with your stuff going back, and then got your whole family coming, so it's gonna be a whole lot of
Dude,
bags and stuff.
I'll take you to a different part of Pittsburgh every day, Tommy. It's gonna be fun. And then maybe if people are interested, we can even venture a little further out. Like Cleveland's only like a good 2 hours from me. Although I
Yeah,
saw your message, you'll be driving through Cleveland on the way here. So
that sucks. You have to drive through Cleveland. That's a rough spot,
yeah,
especially around the stadium. There's probably lots of tissues and
yeah, touche. Although there's a few tissues from me around Heinz Field right now.
yeah,
Playoff.
yeah. As soon as Ben got hurt,
I was
I
like, yeah,
I,
no.
I went through a case. I had to buy him from work.
Yeah.
CSSL wants to know if there's a karaoke place around there. I'm sure there's a few different karaoke or bar type places that we can go and have some fun at like that. So
My zip code, um, my zip. Well, I guess zip code for Monroeville probably would that make sense?
yeah, that's probably where we're gonna. Here, I'll get it.
What's Monroeville's zip code?
I can't find a zip code for that place.
Oh, you're useless, Siri.
15146.
Yeah, because I'm like a good 25, 30 minutes from it, and Nate's a good probably 40 minutes from it. So I don't think either of our zip codes would do you justice.
I'll put it in the chat just in case. I'm glad we had this combo right here because I was wondering when we're gonna do it and everything. We want to
Yeah.
plan it out as early as we can so we can get as many people involved to come in or at least know about it. So
Yeah, Siri is Jenny. That's right.
it's funny. You could talk crazy to Siri and she'll say something every once in a while.
Yeah. Do you know that if you have Alexa, you can make it fart?
Really?
Yeah, if you say Alexa fart, it'll like literally like make a different fart noise every time.
I don't know if I have Alexa right next to me or not. Alexa, fart. I don't think it's plugged in. I think my son unplugged it.
Yeah, dude, make it fart later. It's funny.
Shh, she's listening. She always picks up stuff every once in a while while we'll be talking, and anything that has like Alex Al, you know what I mean? Like it'll pick up something sometimes. Yeah, you can like teach it certain things. Like you can download different games or different things to it, and she'll play along or whatever. Because I was looking at that whenever we got our Echoes and things. Because I bought my wife one for her birth. Actually, I bought two of them for one in the living room, one in the kitchen because she likes listening to music and everything else.
Yeah. Hey, Amy.
Amy, where are you at? You might be able to come to our meetup too. We're going to be doing meetup.
Maggie says her Alexa just farted. Nice.
That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna be. I don't know if Amy just got here or not, but we're gonna do our meetup the 16th, April 16th through the 22nd. The big day, if you can plan, if you can only come out for one day, would be the 18th. So if you can make it, come out.
Yep, we'll definitely keep some stuff planned. But there's really good sourcing in Monroeville where it is. There's tons of retail arbitrage. There's thrift stores. There's bins in that same town. So it should be good.
I know one thing. If Ansley comes this way, when I meet her, I expect a cartwheel. I think, or that's why I picture like meeting her from her doing cartwheels all the time. Like she'll just do like this crazy cartwheel and just, hey. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wind it down. We got D coming on in about 10 minutes, and I got some sourcing and some other stuff to do. So, anything you want to tell you what you're doing today?
Today, really, I just dropped a pre-recorded video. I probably won't be like doing any lives unless somebody's doing a hangout and my family isn't here. So, other than that, I'll probably just be in your chats today. Tomorrow, though, the show will be back on my channel, so make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And lots of good stuff coming out on my wife's channel, too. So that's Disburgh, D-I-S-Berg, just like kind of like a spinoff of Picksburgh. So make sure you go and subscribe to her. I know she'd appreciate it. As of right now, we're planning to have my wife and Nate's wife on the show Monday morning. So make sure you're tuning in for that as well. It should be awesome.
And also on Friday, we'll have Amy Marsden on as our guest. And she just started reselling from watching one of our hangouts. So that should be awesome. So make sure to check us out tomorrow and also Friday for that one.
Yes, indeed.
All right, everyone. Hope you have a fantastic day. Happy New Year's. And I hope all your goals start today and you just kill it. So have a great day, and we'll see